Hello, sunshines! Today I'm going to flip through my February sketchbook. So my goal this year is to fill up a sketchbook a month. Yes. Now, of course, I can choose the size of the sketchbook and how big it is and how wide it is, how many pages there are, but this particular one was free. And I'll discuss how I feel about this sketchbook after I give you a few tips for filling up a sketchbook. So these are the tips that I found this month to be most helpful. Number 1, decorate the cover. I hated the cover of this sketchbook so much. And so I decorated it. I put Totoros all over the place. It was fun. I enjoyed decorating it, and then I enjoyed using it after I decorated the cover. Number 2, play around. It's okay to play in your sketchbook. If something doesn't turn out right, well, you tried it out. You didn't have to have that pressure of it being on canvas or being final work or doing something for a customer. You're playing around and you're gathering experience as you go. Number 3, use different supplies. So as I'm flipping through this, you can see I'm using pencils, I'm using watercolors, I'm using pens, I'm trying them out, I've actually got paint in there. I'm trying to explore some of the materials I have on hand that I may not normally carry around with me. Sometimes it's old materials I find in drawers, and I decided to test them out, see if they still work. Number 4, gluing things you find. So flipping through this, you'll see a few magazine clippings and other little inspirational things that I have found on the way from February to March. And sometimes I'm drawing and being inspired by them, and sometimes I'm interacting with them, and sometimes I'm a little rude. Anyways, number 5, my last one, studies. Make studies in your sketchbook. Studies is like copying from real life, copying from photos, copying from your favorite artist. Study, see how they work, see if you can manipulate their style into your style, see if you can change your style into their style. Learning to study from real life is really the best way to gain understanding and eventually get it into your memory how something works. And this is including other artists too, because sometimes you're playing with different materials when you study different artists. My bonus tip is for everyone to remember that sketchbooks are for fun. I know that all of my sketches in this sketchbook are not the most beautiful things in the world, but I had fun. I was exploring, I was learning, I was playing around with some new materials. It's for fun, and maybe I can use what I learned from this sketchbook in final work. And that's my goal with every sketchbook that I fill out. So a little bit about this sketchbook. I have no idea where it came from. My friend gave it to me. It was freely given to her from someone moving, and I picked it up and said, "Are you going to use this?" She said, "Nope." And so I got a free sketchbook. The paper, didn't really care for the paper that much. It didn't hold watercolors like my other sketchbook did in the previous month. And I hated the spiral notebook. I usually don't pick up spiral sketchbooks, and this was annoying. I only drew on one side of the paper because I found it completely annoying to flip back and forth from front to back constantly. And I just hated the limitations that the spirals put. I did turn the spirals to the top so that it's usually a little bit easier to draw. I am right-handed though, but still I know some people don't like the spirals touching their hands. And I prefer the layout of a book than to spiral notebook. I wish I had more information about this sketchbook. I'm pretty sure it's from like a really cheap place like Walmart or Kroger's or some kind of not even really an art place. But it worked for the month of February, and I really enjoyed the outcome of this sketchbook. I felt like I learned a few things here and there, and I really did have fun filling this out. I try to draw something about every day, or if I skipped a few days or a day or two, I made sure to continue to draw. And I know, again, my drawings aren't perfect, but I'm really having fun trying to fill up a sketchbook a month. Including in my sketchbook, I put a little pouch in the back, and the pouch I put a few of my inspirational things. So the stuff I wanted to glue in, and I also made a zine. So my little zine is about my pencil pouch. So it's kind of silly, but I really enjoy making little zines. I think it's hilarious. I drew all of my supplies that I used in this sketchbook, mostly. A few things were from other places, but that's normally what's in my pencil pouch. And I love my pencil pouch. Maybe another bonus tip: find a pencil pouch that you absolutely love. This is a cheap pencil pouch from Walmart. I think they're hilarious because they got eyes on them and little teeth. So I hope you enjoyed this Sunshines, this little sketchbook tour for February. I hope to have another one up for the month of March. I cannot believe it. So I'm almost through. Have a good day, Sunshines. See you later. Bye!